Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
Hey guys, welcome back to Sahara Football. As usual, I am your host Selassie Fiawe. Today we're going to talk about a few issues here. I hope you guys are staying safe and staying at home and just following the necessary precautionary measures in these abnormal times. Today we're going to talk about captain of the Black Stars, Ayew. He has been named in the top 50 players in the EFL, that's the English Championship, the second tier of English football. We're also going to talk about Thomas Partey and his potential move to Arsenal. I think that has been called off because Atletico Madrid have pinned down the Ghanaian. Also, Abedi Pele and Ayew have paid their tribute to a really great man, Pape Diouf. He died last week due to the coronavirus he contracted. Quite unfortunate there on that occasion. As usual, if you're new to the channel, I advise you to subscribe to the channel and to click on the notification bell to get more updates. So I'll just jump right into it, and I'll start off from Ayew, the camp of Ayew, the Black Stars captain. At that, he has been named as one of the top 50 players in the EFL, that's the English Football League, and that is a really great accolade for him. He was named number 30 on that list along with some other great players in there. Now, the EFL is the English Championship, the second division of English football, and Ayew this season, as we all know, has had a stellar performance playing with Swansea City. He has scored 12 goals this season, and Swansea are in contention for a playoff place at least should the season continue till its end. Unfortunately, we are on break, as you all are aware, and it's anyone's guess when the season will get back on track and possibly complete. Now, the Ghana captain has been named in the top 50 EFL players. He has scored 12 goals in 35 appearances for the Welsh side, and he was named as the 30th best player among 72 clubs in the English Football League. Fans of each club in the EFL were polled in order for the list to put together. It's a long list, and Ayew there making the number 30 spot. Quite great there for him. I'm really excited for the Black Stars captain shining on the international stage and having a great time in his footballing career this time around. 12 goals in 35 appearances. Hopefully he can improve on that tally when he gets back to playing football once this pandemic is sorted out. So it's quite unfortunate these times we're in. It is what it is, and we have to sort it out. Kudos to Ayew on that front. I move on to my next story. It has to do with Thomas Partey. Now, we all know Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United, Real Madrid are all interested in the signature of Thomas Partey. Unfortunately, that Arsenal move has been called off because Atletico Madrid are looking to pen down the Ghanaian to a new contract. Yes, that's the news coming out from Atletico de Madrid. The Arsenal move has been called off. They are set to miss out on Thomas Partey. Now, Arsenal are set to lose out on their summer transfer, Thomas Partey, as Atletico Madrid is set to put pen to paper on a new deal. Now, the Ghana midfielder is Arsenal's gaffer Mikel Arteta's number one summer transfer target, as he hopes to build a new look Arsenal around the midfield dynamo. Partey's form this season for Rojiblancos has been glittering, altering some of the elite clubs in Europe as to his talent. Now, the Gunners were hoping to take advantage of the relatively modest release clause of 45 million euros to bring him to the Emirates to a deal which currently expires at 2023 with Atletico Madrid. The Madrid-based side have offered the midfielder double their money deal with the reported £79,000 a week until 2025 to ward off Premier League suitors. Partey has been a delight to watch this season with his energy and industry in midfield, with the performance against Liverpool most notably. Arteta and his Arsenal side have to look elsewhere for a player to replace Thomas Partey, since they will not be able to get him and secure his services. Is it right for Thomas Partey to stick with Atletico Madrid? Should he put pen on paper onto that new contract, or should he go and find some adventures elsewhere? Let me know your thoughts in the comments box. I move on to my final story. It has to do with former Marseille boss Pape Diouf. He passed away last week due to the coronavirus pandemic. He contracted the coronavirus, and unfortunately he succumbed to the coronavirus, and last weekend he died as a result. So many tributes coming in from Ayew, coming in from Abedi Pele, and also coming in from elsewhere for him. He was a great inspiration, most notably for Abedi Pele, and he has stated it out here that former Marseille boss Pape Diouf has been an inspiration. He was a chairman of the French First Division side Marseille, and he died last week from coronavirus. Now, Diouf was the first victim of the disease in Senegal. Quite unfortunate. Diouf was not only the first black top flight chairman in elite European football, but before that an agent and journalist. One of the players he managed to greatness was Abedi Pele, who played for Marseille in the 1993 Champions League final against AC Milan. In a condolence message he wrote for Diouf in BBC Sports yesterday, Abedi insisted no words were enough to describe how the late football icon turned him and his children to excellent footballers. There's no amount of words to describe Pape Diouf. At this particular moment, all I can say is that Pape was a father, a senior brother, and then a manager. He managed my children, Jordan and Andre. He took them to Marseille at the age of 14. Everybody is saying that I've got wonderful children. They are well respected and disciplined in society, but it was not me who did that. It was Pape. When he took them to Marseille and they were at the academy, the first thing he would ask them was, where are your school reports? I want to see them before you greet me. This is somebody who was more than everything to us, and to me especially, because he saw me growing up and achieving great things in Marseille and beyond. So it's a very difficult moment for us, and it is sad. In the 90s, when I got to Marseille, Pape was a journalist writing for one of the biggest newspapers in Marseille. He was somebody who was respected across French sport, and he was always very close to the team Marseille. He was someone who saw a career for me in football and managed me to success. After the Champions League final in '93, when he was my agent, he said to me, "You are the Black Maradona," because I was voted the man of the match in that particular game. He said, "Africa will always be proud of you. You are the Black Maradona." And I kept those words close to my heart. Pape was bigger than any words. He was intelligent, he was kind, he was loved, and he loved people. He was a great personality and unique. You cannot have two of him. I hope and pray that after all the virus saga, Marseille will try to organize something for Pape. The UEFA Champions League winner with Marseille praised the COVID-19 allowed the football world to celebrate the passage of Pape Diouf. If that is being done, I think people will see how Pape is loved all around the world. He went above race, color, religion, whatever you can name it. He was respected across the world. He was a big personality. He opened the door and put the very high for all of us to emulate what he has achieved and what he has done. The most disappointing and difficult moment for us is that because of the virus, we cannot say bye to Pape. Whether in Senegal or in France, we cannot be at the grave and share the pain with some of his close family. But God will control, and God will give him a better place, concludes the Ghanaian legend Abedi Pele. So that's a moving tribute from Abedi Pele to Pape Diouf, who passed away due to the coronavirus pandemic happening across the world. It's quite unfortunate, and condolences to him and his family. He was a really important person to Abedi Pele and his family from this touching tributes. Commiserations and condolences once again. So that has been it for today, guys. I've been talking to you about Ayew making it into the top 50, number 30 on the list of best footballers in the EFL. Also, Thomas Partey's move to Arsenal called off because Atletico Madrid are penning him down for a further 2 years and a further contract extension. Also, a moving tribute from Abedi Pele to Pape Diouf, a man who helped him in his playing career with Marseille. Stay safe, stay at home, and we'll pull through this one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your day.